everyone, it is already that time of year. You know what I'm talking about. School. Anyways, I thought that I would share with you guys 3 tips on how to do amazing in school, Catholic edition. Tip number 1, frequent the sacraments. I cannot stress this enough. Now, I know things may get very busy and you may not have time to go for daily mass, but work it in. I highly recommend it. The more you receive the sacraments, the more sacramental grace you will receive, which means that the more Christ-like you will become. And the more Christ-like you become, the more you are able to reflect Him to the world, and the better you will do in school. Nourish your soul with Holy Communion, and cleanse it with the sacrament of reconciliation. Be immersed in your faith and never compromise on it, even in your studies. That is how you will do well, because you put God first. And this brings me to point number 2. Put in your best effort. Put in your best effort and study as well as you can. Don't study harder, study smarter. Find a strategy that works for you and make sure that it is immersed in prayer. Ask God to reveal Himself and His nature in what you're studying. And that way, you will be filled with wonder and awe, and it may even reflect in how well you do your studies. Try it out. Put in your best effort and let God do the rest. If you just procrastinate and put off your studies so you want to scroll through Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, watch YouTube videos, nobody's saying don't do any of that stuff. But if your studies are not first, don't expect God to suddenly just come in and help you out when you need it most, when you're on a test that you didn't study for because you're procrastinating. Anyways, put in your best effort and let God do the rest. Tip number 3, trust in God's plan. I normally do really well in school, but I have had a couple of bad tests here and there that really get me down. I get disappointed in myself, and sometimes that has a ripple effect and I start going on a downward spiral with my academics. But that's what happens when I try to put everything into my own hands. So what I started doing is to rely fully on God. Call on God whenever I need Him, during a test, during an assignment, while I'm studying as well, to help me retain what I'm learning. And hey, we're all human. Maybe you'll do a test or 2 and it's not going to come back with the flying colors you hoped for. Don't sweat it. Trust in God, always, and do better next time, putting in your best effort to best glorify God. And here's a bonus tip. Pray, hope, and don't worry. The more you put into God's hands, the less that is in your own hands, which means less stress on yourself. God only wants what's best for you. Trust in Him to carry that out. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm super excited to keep presenting this content to you. Stay tuned for more. Be sure to like and subscribe and share this with a friend who may need to hear it. I am praying for you all. God bless. Be sure to go to the link tree in my description and connect with me across all of my socials. Also, check out the cool links that I've attached.